DJ the king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what?
What's up, everybody? This is a pilot of That Comic Show podcast. We're going to try to drop a podcast once a week. We just chat it up, chop it up, talk about comic book stuff, comic book movie stuff, comic book animated stuff, and whatever comes to mind. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Check it out.
I don't really. I mean, I guess I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the new trailer or whatever. I don't like it at all. But
The Joker?
of the Joker. I just don't. I just hate it. Like, the movie looks. It looks like.
You didn't like when he was dancing and stuff like that?
It looks like they're trying way too hard, and I feel like. That's why Thanos is such a I was watching this documentary, a video essay about him, whatever, and it was like Thanos is like a perfectly written character, and then he went down on how Thanos was perfectly written. I'm like, they're not even lying. And what they were kind of saying, one thing that they were leading with is that in the comic book, him chasing after him wanted to wipe out all half of the life and blah 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 because of Lady Death. It was for the comic book purposes, and that would have never worked and translated well on film. And they said the direction that they took with him now, by making him such a complex villain, making him you understand, you sympathize with him, and yet he's still flawed because his thinking is flawed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yet he does have facts and evidence to kind of support his theory. You know what I mean? Which with Gamora's home planet, it was like he was well written to me, and that to me is like, okay. If I'm gonna take a character like the Joker, and oh my god, it's like so much you know me, it's so much to think about it because with the Dark Knight, one thing I love that they did about the Joker is when he would explain where he got the scars, and each time the story was different, indicating a lot of things. Either he doesn't really remember, or this is just his persona. This is how he portrays a message, or whatever the case may be. But I think he didn't lead with that all the time. Like the only times I remember him doing maybe 2 or 3 times in the movie where he'll say, "Let's put a smile on that face," and it's kind of like a sarcastic kind of thing. You know what I mean? But with this movie, it's like they had the music about smiling, and then he got this guy about smiling, about this guy about smiling. It's like. You know, the whole thing is not that he wants to make people smile.
On the nose.
Yeah, it's too on the nose. Yeah, that's the perfect saying. It's too on the nose, man. And then I get it. He's a guy down on his luck, but literally every scene is him running and getting pushed over and knocked over. I'm like, is that gonna be the whole movie? I'm just I don't know, man. Even from the first time when I saw this, not a sneak preview, but you saw the first behind the scenes kind of thing where they was showing him running, and he was just running, and guys were running after him. It was okay, even then he ran to the car and all this other stuff, and I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I guess it's just a scene. But then he had this trailer where he's just running nonstop. It seems like everything he's doing, he's running.
You know what
and he's getting beat up relentlessly by random people.
You know what I liked about the trailer though?
It showed you how much DC needs to.
Not even that. There were 0 mentions of Batman.
The boy. They said that the boy might be Bruce Wayne.
The one that he put his fingers in his mouth.
And that created Batman. I'm like,
yo, what is wrong with DC? Putting things in people's mouths. The Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Sticking it in the guy's mouth. It's
and now this.
Listen,
maybe it might not be Bruce Wayne, but still.
It might not be, but the fact that there wasn't any mention of Batman, for that reason alone, I enjoyed the trailer. Just for that reason. Everything else was just this looks like a movie about a creepy guy. You could slap on The Jester in the beginning. You could slap on any other title rather than Joker, and this will still look like a pretty, creepy type of
and that's what
movie.
And I would agree with that.
But it's a DC movie, so we know who Joker is. We know what he turns out to be,
and that's the thing that I don't like.
But that's the thing with DC doesn't have a definitive origin for the Joker.
Well, yes and no, because
They have three.
now they do. No, now they have the definitive thing, but
Yeah.
nobody's taking to it because it's better to have multiple choice. You know what I mean? But now they do have a definitive thing. I don't. It's not the under the red hood one.
Right.
I don't think that's actually it, but I think it's some elements from it. Some guy just did it.
Travis just stepped away. Just absolutely awesome. Just stepped away.
Did it like 2 or 3 years back.
This is all going on the podcast. I don't care.
Came to be whatever.
All of this is going on it.
But my thing is like what you said is good. Like if it was just you give it some.
No.
Oh. I was saying. Like it's a beauty for. Like what do you call it? Like you said, if it was just a regular movie about a regular guy, whatever, you know what I mean? I wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, because I wouldn't know what angle they're gonna go. I wouldn't know, but I know how you gotta turn the eyes and to be. And like you perfectly said, it's like it's just too on the nose. It's just way too on the nose, man. That's why I like Under the Red Hood.
So, I remember the first thing that they had about this movie. You saw Joaquin Phoenix. He was the Joker smiling, and then his face got mad serious.
I like that one.
That teaser right there.
Dope.
Was spot on.
Dope.
That wasn't on the nose. That was like, okay, yeah, let's talk about this story.
yeah.
And then the trailer, I was like, man, this seems like this should be something on TV.
Yeah.
To me, it didn't feel like a movie.
Yeah.
And he's dancing, in his tighty whities, and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be more like a Dark Knight approach to the Joker character. Yeah. It's gonna be. They're gonna have They're gonna have comic book elements.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be really a drama piece.
Yeah. That's what we're going for.
For some people, they want some type of difference in their comic book movies, which I feel like people's gonna take to that. But as a mainstream type of movie, I don't see that happening. I don't see a lot of people coming out to see this movie. I think the diehard fans are going to see this movie. Casual fans will see it because it's Joker. But I don't think it's going to... It reminds me of Venom, almost.
Yeah.
Like, Venom should have been a sci-fi movie. A movie on sci-fi.
Yeah.
So, to see this, it's like... All right, they got an incredible actor. Joaquin Phoenix, incredible actor. But to take this road with Joker... I'm like, this is more confirmation to me that, DC is going back to what they know best. Individual movies, none of them connecting, none of it makes sense. Because every time I look at them, I'm like, man, Jared Leto really crapped the bed with Joker.
No, not just him alone. Now you got Ezra Miller. And now he's out as the Flash. Well, reports are saying that he's out as the Flash. And
peace out.
No, not that it's on him though. They don't. I guess I don't know whether DC don't want him back as a Flash or what. But
who would want him as a Flash?
That was their first mistake.
Every time I look at his face, I'm like, oh, yeah, you gotta go, bro.
Yeah, that was the worst mistake. And then Jared Leto, the Joker. It's just dumpster fire, yo. DC is just straight a dumpster fire. And
I think DC is going the route that they should have went before. Don't try to be like Marvel. Be yourselves. Do your own thing. Make your own movies. Yeah. Make those movies that people like. Make those graphic novel type of movies.
Yeah, and that's why Aquaman to me didn't work. And Ezra Miller, actually, I agree with Ezra Miller, and I supported what he was saying because I don't know if you read or whatever, but it's like
no, I didn't know about Ezra Miller.
Well, I heard it from like John Campion. I did a little bit of research on it, but it's like I guess they have creative differences because they saw how Aquaman worked. But Ezra Miller's like, no, we should go for like a grittier Flash. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go for that. Let's go for like a Man of Steel tone. You know? But they're not with it. They want to go Aquaman route. Nah, man, we're good. Which is to me is going like it's like I'm not saying like I said if Aquaman was a Marvel movie it'd be the bottom of the barrel. It'd be like maybe a little bit better than Thor, Thor 2. You know? Like just under Iron Man 3, a little better than Thor 2. You know what I mean? Like,
what if Aquaman came out in 2009?
Yeah, you know,
2009, it would have been.
It would have been decent. It would have been I would have been like, yo, I'm blown away by it. You know what I mean? But it's like,
The problem with Aquaman is that other movies better than Aquaman came out.
yeah,
Unfortunately, so.
yeah. And Aquaman to me is just a bunch of non. I don't know. I mean, it was a good movie, but and I was watching a review on that too, and the guy was like, a video essay on that too, and he was saying the point that I made, how everything ended with an explosion. Like the guy didn't know how to just transition to something else. That's how he had it. And it was funny. The guy who did in the video he just showed like explosion after explosion. It was funny because it was like dead silence. And I thought it was because it was so true.
Honest Trailers did that.
Oh yeah.
If you watch
I
Honest
didn't see
Trailers,
Honest Trailers
they mentioned the same exact thing. They're
Oh, yeah?
like in a world of sudden explosions, and they showed every scene. It was like at least 5 or 6 scenes where they were just like sitting there. You see them in water,
Yeah.
and they're moving like I don't know.
Like that wouldn't hurt. First of all,
It shouldn't hurt him.
it should or something. Cause I just I don't know, man. But oh man, I thought it was funny. Yeah, and I'm not really excited for this Joker movie at all. I mean, I'm excited to see what's the story, but I don't know, man. They're doing too. I think they're just trying to, I don't know, they're forcing it. They're force feeding us.
When the idea of Joker, of the movie Joker coming out, I was like, huh?
Yeah.
It kind of felt weird. Granted, we've never seen a Joker movie before, but it's weird because again, I go back to Venom. When they announced that Venom was coming out with no Spider-Man, I was like,
Yeah, well,
that's weird.
I still feel the same.
Yeah,
I still feel that.
and I don't know if there's going to be a Batman in this movie, and it's hard to tell a story about Joker with no Batman. They have to redesign and retake his entire origin, because every origin of Batman of Joker, Batman is somehow involved.
Yeah. Well, they were saying that I was Jeremy Rollins. He made a good point that he feels as though they're gonna make Joker the responsible one for his parents' death.
Travis just walked away again. Except would be awesome.
Or
Just walked away again.
inspire someone.
So he doesn't know how the podcast works.
Martha and Bruce Wayne.
Like he was the one that killed Martha and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, or he inspired someone to do it. So. You got it.
So that's that podcast. We're trying something different. So stay tuned for some more. Sam's out.